Okay, so the
Okay,
bullet
all
just
right.
pings off the side of the wall.
Distracts him, maybe? Who knows?
Are you gonna stop and look?
Nope.
Oi, chummers! Before we get started, if you enjoy our content, do us a favor and give it a like if you're on YouTube, or rate the episode if you're listening on audio. Those interactions go a long way at helping us reach new people who might be interested in Shadowrun. We're trying to hit our goal of 1,000 subscribers on YouTube this season, and we can't do it without your help. All right, recap of last session. We had most of the crew together. There was the explosion that went off at Blue Chip, and suddenly there were more orcs infiltrating everywhere. Explosions, riots, fights, gunshots, creepy things in the sewers. Ah!
Sewers?
Yes, creepy things
Okay.
in the sewer. There's lots that happened
Oh,
last
God.
episode, and we were without our good friend Otto, and now we'll be going into the Otto side of that story of the chaos and everything that happened. Who knows what is in store for him today? But before we get started, a quick word from our sponsor, Drive Through RPG. Whatever game you play around your table, Drive Through RPG has you covered. Core books for every tabletop RPG system you've heard of, and a bunch you probably haven't, can be found, as well as modules, supplements, and other items you might need for your adventures. Just use our affiliate code found in the episode description by dropping it into your browser before you check out, and you can not only get the products you need to make your adventures great, but you can help support us while you do it. So thank you very much, dear listeners and viewers. And Otto, welcome back. So last time we
Yeah.
left you, you had gone off. You were trying to find one of the counselors to talk to them more about what is going on, and then
Yes.
suddenly there was a loud explosion.
Awesome. I'm here for it. Okay.
That's about as much as you remember, right?
Yeah, I believe I talked to a counselor and I found about the whole cult side of the stuff, and they interrogated me.
The cult
And
side, how you're
yeah,
feeling about cults.
yeah. They basically asked me to join a cult, and
Kind of.
and then yeah, I remember the explosion, and that's all
Okay.
I remember.
All
And
right.
the doors.
So
I remember the doors.
yeah,
Like yeah.
the
Okay.
doors
All
back
right.
into the ghoul
Yeah.
area.
I wish I didn't
Yeah.
remember the doors. I'll be honest
Oh,
with you.
don't worry, they'll come into play again.
Oh, goody. Okay.
So, we're back in the blue chip complex. The explosion has just gone off, and there are people running around everywhere. You are suddenly seeing an influx in the number of orc individuals that are in blue chip, and they seem to be carrying makeshift kind of melee weapons. You've got pipes and baseball bats and boards with nails in them. And
How far am I from my room?
you're on the ground floor
Okay, so I need to
when
go
all of
up.
this starts to go down.
Oh God, where do I go?
And also the other thing that was important here is alarms are going off. This is the first time you've ever heard alarms in this building, and the alarms are going off. They seem to hurt your ears a little bit more than anybody else. Your ears are kind of ringing from the sound of the alarms.
Right.
Maybe a little weird, throws you off.
Okay. Well, I know Brass and Amaging should be upstairs at this point. So I'm gonna start heading that. I'm gonna start going to the stairwell because I assume that if there's elevators, they're probably not functioning with the alarms going off. So I'm gonna go find the stairwell and try to make my way upstairs towards Amaging's room because I believe that's where we were.
You can make your way upstairs.
Okay.
There are people running around all over the place.
How big was the explosion? Did it shake was it a big explosion?
It was enough that the ground floor did shake.
Do I see any staff members?
You have it. I mean,
Oh,
which
okay.
staff members are you looking for? Are you looking for the special staff members or just regular staff?
You just regular staff.
There are a couple of them probably running around.
Okay, I'll try to like get one of their attention and ask like, what's going on?
I don't know. There's an explosion and an alarm. If you could just head back to your room and we'll get it all sorted out as soon as we can. I promise it. Just proceed safely to your domicile.
Got it. So I'm gonna head towards the Amaging's room.
Okay.
Um, uh, is he there? Do I get there?
When you get up to his room, you can see there's like marks on the walls and everything.
Oh,
There's
okay.
been some fighting going on up here. You get to Amaging's room where you remember it is, and you burst open the door, and it's him.
Oh, I'm just gonna call Amaging.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
You go to use your phone, and it's just static.
The exits are probably gonna be shut, so I can't go that way. God, do I just go to my room? I feel like that's a bad idea. Where could they be? Where would they be? I don't remember what they were supposed to be doing. That's stupid. Don't do that. Hey, yeah, okay. I'm just gonna go to my room. I'm just gonna be a good little citizen of
Oh,
this
look at
cult.
you.
Yeah, just go to my
Listening
room.
to the rules.
Listen
Wow.
to the rules. Yeah, I'm sure
Okay,
nothing.
sure.
Yeah, yeah. I'll just
Just heading back to your room, just hanging
yeah,
out.
just
Okay.
yeah, gonna
Um, Wait in there for just a few minutes, I guess.
yeah. Our door got
Okay.
fixed, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the door got
All right.
fixed.
I'll
You
close
can
that.
hear a second explosion.
Oh,
Yeah. This one rocks your floor. Like
all right.
you feel it.
I'm gonna go start looking for explosions. I'm
Okay,
curious. I want to know what's
sure.
blowing up.
When you're headed down the stairs, a familiar aura is running up to you.
It familiar in which way?
In that you've seen it before.
Okay, do I know who it is?
Uh, Looks like the aura of that wonderful counselor that you talked to.
Oh, goody. Okay. I don't remember his name. I think I called him John. I know that wasn't his name, but I think I called him John. John, what's happening? Why is there explosions? And I was supposed to be in my room, but I got bored. I'll be honest with you.
We need to leave. The facility is being infiltrated.
Infiltrated by who? Where do we go? We just...
Extremists.
Oh, okay.
Terrorists have currently entered the building and they are killing us. We need to leave. Your
Oh,
life is
okay.
in danger.
Okay, I'm okay. Lead the way, I guess. I'll follow you.
He turns around, starts running down the stairs.
I'll follow him, regrettably.
Okay. As you're following him down the stairs, you can see that the common room has broken out into a riot. There are people fighting orcs. There's tables being thrown. People are slinging weapons. Some people are trying to run for the doors and they're banging on those exit doors. Looks like they have the shutters have slammed together and looks like nobody can get out that way. You see him just casually toss two people out of his way as he's pushing through this crowd.
Jesus.
Roll me a perception test, please, as you're going by the cafeteria. As you're going by the cafeteria, you swear that you maybe see Amaging, and he's hunkered down behind some tables, and then your vision is blinded as a huge flash goes off again, and another explosion rocks the back doors where they were going into the restricted section off of the cafeteria. And you can see there's a hole has been blown in the doors now, and people are pouring into it. The guy leading you grabs you. There's no time. Come on. And he jerks you by the shirt forward.
Okay, I'll follow.
He leads you down into the hallway that has the rooms one of the rooms you sat in to do the interview.
Right.
He goes into a different room and pulls you inside.
Okay.
And then goes over to a wall and he's like feeling against the wall until you hear something click and then part of the wall slides open.
Oh, what? You guys have a secret hideout? Is that like a secret tunnel? Secret tunnel. Sorry.
Yes, this is the escape route.
Oh, okay. That's kind of weird that this place has an escape route, but were you expecting a terrorist attack? Do you guys get terrorist often?
We house ghouls.
That's a fair point. Okay. I'll stop asking questions. That's fair.
We're a hunted people. Maybe
Right.
you've kind of learned this by now.
I'm
Yes.
surprisingly no, actually I've never been hunted. I'm still new to
Oh well.
yeah, it's been
I'm sure you'll get acquainted very quickly.
I think I have been.
Well, this is the exit to freedom.
Okay, just like leads us outside or
It leads us to an escape route.
which goes outside.
It goes outside the facility.
Okay, well I got no other choice. I'll follow you.
Okay.
All right.
He leads you down into this area. As you go down,
Mm-hmm.
you can hear these kind of guttural growls.
Cool.
And he walks over to one of those areas and pulls a lever. And you can hear the sound of rising bars. All right. That should buy us some time.
Huh. What was that? Buy us time? Would you just
Well, if you look into the cage area, you can see there's a small crowd of people that are standing in there. They're just standing. And when the bars rise, you hear a sniffing sound, and then they all start running in the direction that you came from.
Okay, well, I can make an assumption with those. Are those guys feral? Did you just release feral ghouls?
Look, we need a deterrent, and that is the deterrent.
I feel like that kind of like makes you guys like terroristable, you know? Like, I mean, I feel like
they're the terrorists trying to kill us.
Okay, but now you just released a bunch of feral ghouls on a bunch of innocent
Do you want
people.
to live or not?
All right, I'll shut up.
He drags you, running down some twists and turns, and in a what you assume is a hallway. Can't really tell what's above you, all kind of grayscaled out and everything.
Right.
It looks like maybe piping. You don't know.
Okay.
But he runs down this way for some twists and turns, and then it finally opens out into a underground parking lot.
Where are we? Are we in the underground of Seattle?
We're safe. Well, we will be. Our ride should be here any minute.
Ride? Where are we getting a ride to?
We're taking you to safety.
Oh, okay.
You wanted to get to safety, yes?
Right. Yeah. No. Yeah. Where's like everyone else? Wasn't there like a bunch of like our ghouls on the other side of the facility?
I'm sure they are also on their own escape routes.
Okay. All right.
There's a plan for this. Do not worry. Everything is being handled.
All right. I feel a little special. Does this mean you like me? I was kind of worried we got off on the wrong foot.
I did not get to finish evaluating everything that you had told us before this incident happened to take place, but we can take no chances and leave our own kind back to die.
That's fair enough. Okay. Don't
worry, our ride will be here soon, and then you'll get to see the leader.
The leader? Leader of what? Like the bot, the CEO? It's kind of weird that he's on his special mission here. Or
not entirely the CEO. There'll be much to tell you. Don't worry.
Okay.
I'm sure everything will go swimmingly, and you will be inducted into our ranks, and then you'll know everything that you need to know.
1 second.
So you're waiting in this underground parking lot for an indeterminate amount of time, and then a limousine pulls up.
Oh, okay.
Full tinted windows.
Like I can tell.
Yeah, I know. Before you get in, you must surrender all of your electronic devices, please.
Oh, okay. I'll give him my phone.
Okay. He puts it in a bag, rolls the bag up, and then hands the bag through the front of window of the car.
Why is it a limo? I feel like a limo is not a good escape vehicle, especially for like terrorists. I feel like, I don't know, like at least a bulldog or something.
This is very inconspicuous. I don't I don't understand what you mean.
Actually, okay, that's a fair point. Actually,
How
if I
many
was
people
escaping,
are
yeah.
looking for?
No, you've proved me wrong. I admit a
Please,
limo is a good
in the back.
disguise. Okay, all right.
He opens the door.
I'll get in the limousine.
Okay. He jumps in the back. Three other there are three other people in here as well. All of them are projecting auras of ghouls. And he shakes one of their hands. Ah, oh, I'm so glad you made it out. And then the doors will close and zoom, off the limo goes. So you're driving around for a while. Obviously, you can't really see out, so you don't know where you're going.
Right. Who needs it?
You don't know exactly how long you've been driving for. Eventually, you feel the limousine lurch to a stop, and then the doors will open. All right, we're in the clear.
Okay. All right. Do I get out?
Yes,
Well, I don't
of
know.
course you get
Okay.
out. He also gets out of the car. You have no idea where you are. You're in another maybe parking area.
Does it look like I'm still underground? Can I tell at all?
Possibly,
Okay.
you might be, but he escorts you to an elevator, and
Oh. Okay.
you guys ride up the elevator. You get off. The elevator dings, the doors open, you go out, and you're led into another room where they have you sit down at a table. Do you need anything? Would you like some food while we wait?
Oh, I ate before getting
Of course, of course.
terrorized.
Just wanted to
Yeah,
make
no.
sure.
Where
Yes,
where
yes.
are we?
We're safe.
All right, love the vagueness. I'm here for it. Okay.
Uh, I will let him explain. And then when he says him, the door to the room opens and in struts this guy.
I bet that looks really cool if I wasn't blind.
Well, I mean, you see him because he's a life force.
Well, right, but I feel
He
like he
walks
probably.
in.
I imagine he has like a coat that's flapping in the wind or something.
You know what? Probably. If only you
Probably.
could actually
Yeah.
see. I
Damn.
could be far more descriptive.
Does he look ghoulish?
Do you want to sense him?
Yeah, I can't wait to get 2 successes.
He is healthy.
Mm,
He has.
good for him.
Ooh, he has headwear implants.
Oh, okay.
His emotional state is. It's weird. You're getting two emotional states. One of calm, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the other is mild terror.
He's possessed. Okay, all right.
The class of a magical subject. The subject is technically mundane. You've never seen his
Okay.
aura before. You've never seen his aura before, but
That's
there's
always
some kind of haze that hangs around him, almost like a second aura.
Okay, I'm just gonna go with he's possessed, and we're just gonna call it there.
Sure.
Okay.
Sits down across from you. Gentlemen, thank you for coming. I'm terribly distressed to hear about our facility being infiltrated and attacked by terrorists. I'm quite impressed and pleased that so many of our number were able to utilize the escape emergency exit plans that we had introduced and trained for. I'm sad that we'll have to purge and shut down the facility, but the others are still running fine. I see some new faces. I am also pleased with this. Please introduce yourselves.
I'm.
I'm It looks weird that you're just stopping in mid-sentence like you're forgetting your name for some reason.
I'm Jimbo.
Jimbo. Welcome,
Yeah,
Jimbo.
that's what like my. Yeah. I'm gonna shut up now.
Okay, Jimbo. And Jonathan. Yeah, I'm Jonathan. I'm really
Jonathan.
freaked out. It's the second time I've been through something like that. I just
Second time? Like, okay.
You never been chased by an angry mob?
Yeah, never mind. Actually, I guess never mind. Yeah, I've been there a few times. Sorry, I guess it's more of a common. Like, it's so common for me that it's kind of weird to hear someone go through it for the first couple times. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's all right.
Well, gentlemen, you are absolutely 100% safe here. I give you my word. I am Mr. Moriarty. I'm sure you have lots of questions. I am thankful for your interest in joining our ranks and helping us in our endeavor. I know life can be difficult. We're hunted. We're shamed. We are shunned from the rest of society, and all we're trying to do is make a better place for ourselves. I can tell that some of you have potential. I'd very much like to elevate that potential if you're interested.
In which, sorry, I that was kind of open for questions. I don't know if I gotta like raise my hand or anything, but like, like elevate in what way? Like training. I'm not
Jim
100%.
Bob, I can sense the distress in your soul.
Okay.
Did you lose something, Jim Bob?
I lose things all the time. You know, living on the
No,
streets.
no.
Okay.
Here. He just taps his chest. In here, Jim Bob.
No, I think I got all my kidneys.
Maybe you aren't aware of the latent power that sits inside you. That's okay. We have ways of bringing it forward.
Neat.
Jonathan, I'm sure we can find a use for you somewhere in our counselor division. Our associates here, and snaps his fingers, and two people walk into the room. Will help Jonathan settle in. I would like to speak more with Jim Bob.
Bye, Jonathan.
Jim, may I call you Jim? Is that all right?
Jim works great.
Jim, I didn't want to bring this out in front of our other new associate, but
Jonathan, yeah.
It looks as if you have some latent power that you may have never tapped into. You ever experienced any fantastical things happening around you, Jim?
Define a like fantastical, like
maybe things floating towards you, or maybe seeing things that weren't there before. Talking to.
I mean, I've seen spirits. I mean, you know, they're like got like the, you know, I got my astro. I mean, if you're talking about like magic, I knew a guy back on the streets. I think he might have been a runner, but I mean, yeah, I think.
Jim,
okay. Yep.
Are you sure it wasn't you that had the magic?
I don't know. I don't think I'm capable of anything like that.
Jim, what if I were to tell you that you could do that?
Well, I don't know if
right now you're just an empty vessel.
Okay, that hurts a little bit, but
you could be filled with such power.
Kind of don't like the word vessel and filled, but
I don't mean anything nefarious by it.
Okay, sorry,
I'm just telling you.
Up. Okay,
I understand the terrorist attack is devastating, and we are drafting our response right now as we speak. It'll be handled, I assure you.
I'm glad. What happened to like all the normal people there? Like, I mean, is there plans to like recover?
Jim.
Yep, that's me.
Terrorists are a dangerous bunch, and they don't discriminate in their targets.
Right. Actually,
Everyone.
some terrorists do, but that's kind of
Everyone
point.
is a target to these terrorists.
Okay. Got it.
And we can't have that. So, unfortunately, we'll salvage what we can.
That's completely fair. I get that.
Yes.
Yep. Okay. Where are we, by the way? Sorry, I just keep getting told we're safe. Are we still in Seattle?
Yes.
The drive wasn't that far, but
It was not that far. We are
No.
still in Seattle, Jim.
Okay.
Would you like to leave Seattle?
No, I'm good. I got like friends here and kind of my
Do
entire.
you? You were in our facility, Jim. Our facility
but,
outreaches to the downtrodden. What's your story, Jim?
Well, it's a pretty average story. I was, parents were poor, born without a sin, all that jazz. Kind of just grew up on the streets. I made some friends on the streets, though. I mean, I even had 2 friends in the program
Jim,
with me. Okay.
Where were they to help you?
Well, I tried finding them because I went to go talk to the counselor, who I keep calling John. I forgot his name, I'll be honest with you. And so they were just somewhere in the facility, I assume. I went to look for them, but then I ran into the counselor and
gone, weren't there by your side, perhaps even aided the terrorists. Did you think about that?
I didn't, but I don't think they do that.
Jim, our kind is looked down upon by everyone. We are the bottom of the barrel. What makes you think that these friends of yours would stand by your side when they weren't there to help you in your time of need, Jim? But our people were. Our people saved your life, Jim. Our people are protecting you.
Got a good point, I suppose.
Our people housed you. Our people fed you. We interacted with you and treated you like a human being, Jim, because that's what we want. We want all of our ghoul brothers and sisters to realize their potential and that they are just another part of society. Doesn't that sound like a great, noble thing, Jim?
That does sound. I don't know why anyone would terrorize you guys.
Well, Jim, it's because we are looked down upon because they say that we have to feed off of the people to stay alive. Now, while that may have a small modicum of truth, we are working very hard to overcome those limitations, Jim.
Are you a ghoul? Sorry, not like trying to like ask, but like I didn't pick it up off you, yeah.
Jim, I don't take offense to these questions.
Glad.
You absolutely can ask me whatever you want.
Okay. Whatever.
I want to be your friend, Jim.
This is okay, and I thought Jotunheim was a cult. Okay. Okay, any question?
Any question.
What's going on with the 2 bodies over there? Like, I'm picking up 2 different signatures of existences.
See, Jim, I knew you had potential you were trying to hide from me. And that you can read auras just gives me the extra information that I need.
I thought everyone could do that. Isn't that like how our vision? Oh
no, Jim. That's something extra unique. I'm glad that you are able to even distinguish between 2 auras. Most of our kind cannot, Jim. It's one.
Wow. That's crazy. Yeah. So what is that?
I indeed have 2 auras. You are correct.
I'm so glad
you had latent magical power.
That's crazy.
Pleased.
Yeah.
So pleased.
So, care to elaborate on the 2 aura things, or?
Well, Jim, I would love to tell you all about my double nature.
Okay.
I understand that it's a very off-putting thing to see. But Jim, maybe if you could be a little more truthful with me, then maybe we could have these questions back and forth and be on the same level. Because again, I'm just trying to be your friend, Jim. So yes, I do have 2 auras. Yes, there is an elaborate story behind it.
Mm.
There's a meaning, there's a reason, I should say. But I'm not sure I can tell you that yet, Jim. You're already trying to cause murky situations here with not realizing that you can or did do magic, and then using terms that mages and shamans use. I'm getting mixed signals, Jim. Mixed signals.
I apologize. Like I said, I had a friend on the streets who you're now making me second guess. Maybe he wasn't magical, but he talked about the figure wiggling stuff. So I picked up a few
wiggling stuff. Yes.
terminologies.
Well, Jim,
Mm-hmm.
I think you can do that finger wiggling stuff.
I hate this. Okay.
How would you like to find out if you can wiggle your fingers, Jim?
I got nothing better on my plate.
That's the kind of attitude that I like. That's a go-getter, Jim. You're gonna go far in this corporation. Especially if I have anything to say about it. Stick with me, and only good things will come.
I'm sure. I'm excited.
Well, Jim, the easiest way for us to bring forth your magical talent is we'll just have to do a little initiation.
What's like a frat party initiation? Like chug some booze?
No, Jim, you won't be having to chug any kind of liquid or
that's
some
good.
silly game that the rest of humanity does. No, Jim, this is more an oath.
Oh.
Dedicating yourself to a cause. Binding yourself to this cause, Jim. All for the promise of power.
Oh, that sounds so interesting. I'm so interested.
I understand it's a lot to take in all at once, Jim. I wouldn't want to overload you right away. Maybe you need a day to think about it.
That would be nice.
Well, Jim, I think that we can accommodate you here at this location. I'll have you set up in a room. You can get acquainted with the area. Relax, Jim. Kick up your feet. Just think a little bit about what I'm offering you here. This is your future. It's something you should take seriously.
Yes, I will.
Excellent. Well, off you go.
Okay.
We'll talk again soon.
All right.
You're led down a hallway, and around a corner, and into a nice, almost penthouse type suite.
Neat. Is there anyone else in the suite with me, or if it's just me, myself, and I? Awesome. I'm so glad. Are there any windows?
There are windows. They look out onto the cityscape.
That's awesome. If only I had the ability to.
You're guesstimating just by looking outside. You would say you're probably somewhere on the 30-ish floor of a building.
Okay. Do I recognize the area of Seattle at all?
You're somewhere downtown in Seattle.
Okay.
That doesn't help. Downtown is a very large area.
Yeah, right. Corporation. God, what corp is this?
What corp indeed?
No, God. Oh, God. I don't know what Otto would do. I'm going to go explore.
Where would you like to go?
Okay. Sir, so assuming I probably can't just leave. I want to find out what corp it is, bare minimum. I'm going to go.
It also doesn't help that you can't read.
Right. That'll do it. Still need to learn Braille. Should really get on that.
Should probably get on that. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to just. Oh, God. I can't determine if anyone's a staff member. Oh, my God. This sucks. I'm going to go look for the counselor. Anyone I saw in the room previously. So, the counselor, Jonathan, who's probably dead. Or anyone except the main boss man. I don't think I actually got his name. No, I did. It was Mr. I even wrote it down. Good job, Mr. Monterey Pepperjack. All right.
All right, yeah, you can walk out of the penthouse here in the hallway.
Okay. I'm just gonna, you know what? We're gonna get a little wild. I'm gonna go try to find the elevators.
Okay, sure, you
Oh,
can.
wait. Oh God, it's midday. I can't go outside. I'll get shot. Never mind. Okay. Oh, I forgot I'm a ghoul.
Yeah, how could you forget that? It's the most important thing to remember.
Listen, okay, Otto's still new to this.
However, you can find your way to the elevator bank. That's not hard to do.
Mm. I'm just gonna go to the first floor. Ground floor, I guess. Yep, just ground floor.
Sure.
Just
You ride the elevator all the way down to the ground floor.
cool. Is there a lobby area or anything?
Yes, there's a lobby.
Is there a receptionist?
There's a desk where there are people sitting behind it.
I'll take that as reception. I'll walk up to him.
Sure.
Hey, guys. How you guys doing today? Yeah, sorry. I'll just
Yes, Mr. Jim.
Where am I? Like, I know where I am. I'm obviously downtown Seattle, but like I was hoping to get like an address. Just kind of curious. Like,
Why do you need an address, sir?
Oh, well, okay. I mean, I'll be frank for you, right? Okay, so I was talking to Mr. Moriarty, and
No, sir. We are not part of a major corporation, if that's what you're asking.
oh, okay. We're just like a double A over here. All right. Ooh, can I still like get a name? Like, it'll be Blood Monies. I know that's kind of one of them. I think so. Feel like I'm talking to a brick wall here. You guys stuck at reception.
Hold on, sir.
Okay. Wow, that's a really busy phone call. Sorry, I guess I interrupted you here.
You're in Mando Medical.
Mando Medical. It is worrisome that this is ran by ghouls. Okay. All right. Oh, cool. I'm not familiar. Okay, thanks. I was just curious. Is there like a place to get food here, or do you guys have like entertainment in the building that isn't technology based?
We have a full SimSense library, sir.
Does that
It is
work?
accessible through your room.
Oh, okay. My bad. I'll go back up there then. Sorry to bother you in your important.
Should you need any food while you're here,
Mhm.
just use the intercom in your room, sir.
Got it. Sorry, new here. All right.
We know.
Okay.
Have a good
I'll
day,
talk to you
Mr.
later.
Have a good day, Mr. Jim.
Yeah, you too. I hope you don't. All right. I'll go back to my room.
Okay.
What is? I can't use that. Can I use that? I can't use a SimSense, can I?
You don't have a chip jack or a data jack, do you?
Well,
technically,
I'll give myself one. I'll just stab it hard enough.
Technically, you can wear the haptic feedback gear and experience SimSense in every sense except for sight.
Yeah, that sounds pretty lame. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. Oh man, I don't know what to do. All right, I'm just gonna wander around the building until I find something interesting. I'll just go on every single floor.
So you're not going to have access to some of the floors. Like, you'll click the button and the elevator won't go.
Okay.
So it looks like mostly you have access to this floor, the floor down from it, and the lobby.
Oh, okay. Is there anything cool on the floor
that
down?
Seems to be anything else. The floor down looks like it's more rooms. You can run into Jonathan again. He's here.
Jonathan, buddy, how you doing?
I'm still acclimating. I'm just worried for my life. You know, I don't know how you're so calm.
I've been through it plenty of times. You're kind of being a little slitch, but that's all right, Jonathan. You know, we all got to get there. What are you up to? I'm bored. I have nothing to do. You want to?
I'm just getting acclimated to my room, and he opens the door, and it's like a much smaller apartment than what you're in.
Yeah, my place looks about the same. Yeah,
Yeah. I'm still getting used to where everything is. It's hard, you know.
Right, being blind. You should learn Braille. I've heard that helps. I don't know Braille myself, but I would
How
recommend.
how do I learn that?
I was gonna say read a book, but I don't know. I'm sure we could have
Read
someone teach
a
us.
book. Amazing. This guy with his suggestions over here. You are top notch at easing people's nerves.
I don't know, Jonathan. All right. I don't know.
What
So
did
you
you
were
what did you talk to what did you talk to the guy about?
oh, I don't know. It was just some like corpo mumbo
Seemed like
jumbo.
really interested in stuff that you might have had to offer.
No, he was just basically like, hey, we think you're, like you have potential to like be higher up in the corp or something like that. It
Uh-huh.
was just some
Uh-huh.
like soup mumbo jumbo, It was nothing like
Hey, I mean, if you need an
too.
assistant or something, if you rise up, I'm your guy. I can help out.
Right hand man, John. Me and you against the world, except obviously we're in a corp now, so I guess we are part of the corp by choice. Did you get an option to leave? Like, I mean,
Uh,
we're
no,
downtown, so like we really can't. But
I just they just set me up here. I haven't talked to anybody else or asked if I could
oh,
leave.
okay. I
Should
mean,
should I should I leave?
I mean, I don't know if you want to. Like, I have friends back on the street, so like, I kind of wanted to get back to them.
I don't want to go back out on the street.
But that's fair. Then you should probably stay, Jonathan. It seems
Yeah,
best for you.
they gave me a bed.
That was
Yeah.
so sad. Oh, Jonathan.
Like a bed with blankets and a pillow. Have you
Oh,
ever had a bed with blankets and a pillow?
oh, buddy. Just pillows. Actually, I kind of made like a pillow bed out of it. I had a lot of pillows. It was really weird. So
Wow. Yeah, I had
yeah,
rocks. Yeah.
damn,
Blue
that
chip
sucks, buddy.
blue chip has really changed my life. I mean, look
I'm
at
so
this.
glad.
That's amazing.
Right. Yeah.
But
Crazy
yeah,
how we got attacked by a
if you
terrorist
need
group.
help, I can help. I used to be I used to work in the typing. I helped with that.
The
Uh,
type. You're fraying it, Brian Jimbo. What's you good?
uh, uh,
Uh,
I
uh,
need to sleep.
good chump. Okay. Okay. Well, go sleep on your fresh bed.
And he just kind of stumbles back into his room and falls onto his bed, kind of curls up in the fetal position.
I'm gonna go in and put the blanket on top of him, and then I'm just gonna like pat him on the shoulder and just leave.
Shuffle out of there.
Shuffle out.
Okay.
Uh, oh god, he's gonna die. Okay. Poor Jonathan. God, I feel so bad for him. I was kind of tempted to just kill him myself, get it over
My
with. All right.
God.
um.
Wow, what a great person.
Hey, Otto has never been a good person.
Otto's been through too much, apparently.
Oh god. I mean, he's already given into the corpse. Oh god.
So as you're wandering around, you can happen across the familiar aura of the the counselor again.
Oh, hey, John. That's not your name, but I forgot what it was. Can you remind me what your name was so I can stop calling you John?
It's Dan.
Dan. I was close. Those
You weren't
share.
close.
There's an N in both of them, and they're both 3 to
What,
4 letters depending on how you spell it.
what can I do for you, Mr. Jim Bob?
Oh, I don't know. I'm kind of bored. What is there anything I could do? Like I get, it's kind of like go up to your room and just kind of relax. But like
You were given a lavish apartment to be able to acclimate yourself to. I don't know what you could possibly want. Have you even done anything in the room? Experienced it?
no.
All the amenities that are there?
Do you guys teach Braille here?
Do you want to learn Braille, Jim?
Well, I feel like it'd be useful for reading stuff, because like
Yeah.
we can't.
Jim,
Mhm.
I'm gonna level with you here.
Okay, hit me.
Jim, one of the
Yep.
benefits that you get by following Mr. Moriarty's offer,
Yeah.
you get to see again, Jim.
Oh, that's huge.
Yeah,
How?
yeah.
Can you
I
see?
don't know how it works. Oh yes, I can. You look like you need a shower.
Oh, well, that's actually a really good point. I kind of wish someone told me that earlier. Thanks for
Well,
now.
well, Jim, now you know one of the big secrets. We can see.
That's kind of crazy. Okay. That is, I
And
feel like I should.
not just regularly, Jim. Not just regularly. We can still see auras.
Oh, so you
Have you seen auras and color at the same time? It's wild.
That does sound really crazy. How does that work?
Takes some getting used to is how it works.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
can I roll a magic skill test to try to figure out what that could possibly?
Sure. It has to be something that happens in the ritual
Okay.
when they initiate.
Oh, okay. All right. And can I assume this ritual is most likely like a binding thing, like what we have with the boys?
You know what an initiation is because you've entered into
Yes.
one.
Okay. Got it. Got it. Got it. That was more
And you should
player things.
really think about what that entails and what you agreed upon
Yeah.
when you entered into the first one.
Can you be in multiple?
Technically, no, based off of what you agreed on in the first one.
Oh, right. Okay.
Remember, you guys
Yeah.
were fraternity unto yourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that thing can bite me in the ass. Okay.
Yes, it did.
All right. I'm going to.
You don't even know the rules of this one that he's offering you either.
Right. I know one of them is vision. That's kind of cool.
Well, that's a perk. That's not
right,
a rule
fair.
that they abide by.
The rule is you have to see. Okay.
The rule is you must see.
Okay. Dan. Well, I guess I'm gonna go explore my room and take a shower.
I would recommend that you do that.
Okay. Thank you. See you around. Damn, my man.
Maybe.
I see.
Yeah.
That was good.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe we can do some zingers like that, later when you actually can see.
Right. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no.
Really think about it.
Hey, what about Jonathan? Sorry, weird question. He seemed to have gotten like the short end of the stick. Seems like a cool guy though.
Jonathan's still useful in many ways, although he does not have the spark that is desired to be able to elevate.
Got it. Okay. Well,
he still has his uses and he'll still be taken care of.
Okay, cool. Like, is there any way, like, if I become like some type of like leadership position, or like if I get like a corner desk office, can he be my assistant? I know that seems weird. We made a deal. Is that on the table?
I'm sure we could work something out if you would like to keep Jonathan in your entourage.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Good talk. I'm gonna go take a shower.
You do that.
Deuces.
All right, Jim, you're back in your lavish room.
Okay. I don't know what to do. Okay. Is there clothing here?
Are you looking around? Like, what are you doing?
For clothing. Yeah, I start going through stuff and finding clothing. Cool. Is there a hoodie here? Like, do they have anything that I could cover my head with?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna take a quick shower.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah. Get out. All
right. Wonderful. Feels great.
Yeah.
It's like one of those waterfall showers.
Oh, that's nice. Okay. I'm gonna throw on a fresh pair of threads.
Okay.
Grab a spare shirt.
Okay.
Just kind of stuff it in my pocket. And we're making our way down. I'm gonna bring my old clothes too. I'm gonna wear my trench coat still. Okay. I'll abandon the old clothes. The rest of the clothes are useless. Okay. I'm gonna go down to the lobby.
All right.
Okay. And I'm gonna walk out the door.
Oh, you're just gonna walk to the door?
Yep, just gonna
go to the door and you try to open it. It doesn't open, and one of the guys comes over to you. The security guys from the desk. Mr. Jim, is there a problem?
Oh no, I was just kind of curious, I guess. I was like hoping to get some fresh air. Do we have like a rooftop access, like get some fresh air, or a deck?
The roof opens in 2 more hours.
Oh, sorry, didn't know it was a time. Okay, no, we're good. All right, didn't know it was a time thing. Sorry.
Right. 2 hours.
2 hours.
Would you like notified?
You could do that? Yeah. Could you like
yes.
give me... Okay, cool. Yeah.
You'll send a notification to your room.
Awesome. I will... Sorry for bothering you guys again.
Right.
Goodbye. And I'm going to go back to my room.
Okay.
I'm going to spend about 5 minutes having an internal panic attack.
Okay.
What do I do? Okay. So what I have on me right now, right? Because they didn't take anything besides my phone, correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Cool. So I have 2 guns on me. I got my clothes.
Yep.
And that's it.
That's it.
And my wits. All right.
They have served you well.
They do. They do that. What would Amaging do? Amaging would do something smart. He'd probably use magic. Never mind. Okay. That's not super great. God, I'm really not being able to. There's an intercom. I can't. Maybe I can find a phone somewhere. Where would a phone be?
There's no phone in your room.
Yeah.
There's just the intercom.
Right. I'm going to. This is a long shot. I'm just going to do a little bit.
I love it.
I'm going to do a little bit of praying. Right, a little crazy. I'm going to take out my fox totem.
Oh, yes.
And I'm going to just kind of like get down on my knees and like put out my hands and be like, "That's weird," and then get back up. And I'm just gonna kind of like, listen. I don't know if you can hear me. Frankly, I don't even know what this really does. But like, I could really use anything right about now. Like literally any sort of, maybe even advice would honestly be coolest. Or like, if you could like, I know you could kind of like talk to people if you're like reach out for like Amaging or like I don't know if you could literally help me in any way.
So yeah, you're really asking for help, going really hard, praying to the totem. In your vision, right? You swear you can see the after image of a fox.
Okay, that's
and
good.
It goes out your door.
That's good. I'm going to attempt to follow it.
Okay.
Okay.
You make it out of the door, look at both ways. You see it quickly dart down one of the hallways.
Got it. I will briskly follow it.
Going to the elevator.
Okay. Okay. Well, you gave me 3 options there, but all right.
It goes. Looks like it goes into the elevator.
Okay.
I
enter the elevator. Yep.
Okay. And then it looks like it goes through the top of the elevator.
Okay, so I need to go up. I press every single. I know the answer already, but I will be pressing every single individual button that is above my floor. Nothing happens.
No, nothing happens.
Oh god, is there a camera in this elevator first? Can I roughly make out the shape of a camera in this elevator?
Doesn't look like there's one.
Do I notice perhaps like a hatch-shaped door?
Maybe there's one. Maybe.
God, I wish I could see.
That would be really good to see, wouldn't it? Something to think about.
Shut up. Okay, well, I'm just gonna start jumping and hitting the top of the roof until I hear something that sounds a little bit different.
Okay. You're jumping and punching. It sounds solid. Jumping and punching. It sounds solid. Jumping and punching.
Okay, that's good. Now, what do I do with that information? In case I haven't, I'm gonna close the elevator doors.
Okay. You're standing in the elevator.
Yep, that's perfect. Is there like a railing I can stand on in the elevator?
Yes, there's railing on the elevator.
Okay, I'm gonna really awkwardly stand on the railing and try to like feel where I was punching for. I guess a lever. I don't know how I would open it. Oh, I've never opened an elevator hatch. So
okay. Roll me athletics, please. You can feel around it. Looks like you can push the hatch open.
Oh, sick. I'm gonna try to climb through it.
Okay. With that 10, you're able to grab the sides and kind of pull yourself up. Now you're on the outside of the elevator.
I'm gonna get myself killed. I'm gonna close the hatch.
Okay.
Okay, just important. I feel like I should say that. Do I see the fox anywhere above me?
Yes. It looks like the fox is on the side of the wall.
Oh, just chilling?
It looks like there's a lip, like there's the elevator in the shaft, and it looks like you can get over from the elevator onto the wall. And it's a straight shaft all the way down. But it's standing over there, like there's a spot.
We're just gonna look down. You're not suggesting I kill myself, are you? Because that's kind of what it feels like. I will. So there is a spot to stand where the fox is. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Okay. I'm going to.
It's hard to see in grayscale.
Right. That'll do it. I'm going to attempt to carefully get near the fox.
All right.
Okay.
All right. You can very carefully get near the fox.
That's great. Just kind of like gesture at it. Is there? I'll like touch the wall. Is this just a straight up wall?
Solid wall. Yeah. Solid wall. You're in an elevator shaft.
Right. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's
so it looks like
an elevator door.
Walks around the corner on this little lip.
Okay.
And then it goes down.
Okay. I'm gonna.
It looks like it slides down something.
Okay. So there's. Okay. I'm gonna assume there's a ladder there.
Okay.
Okay. I don't like that you said okay. Yeah, I'll go over there. I'll start feeling around. Do I feel a ladder?
You feel rungs? Yes.
Okay. I will grab them and start laddering down.
Okay.
Okay.
Please roll me another athletics test. So yeah, you're able to shimmy down this elevator. It then goes along the side of the wall to another spot, slides down.
God, okay.
Like it's taking you on a route down the elevator shaft. So
fine. All right.
Give me 3 more athletic rolls. You're making in the middle there. It was a little shaky.
Right.
But you get to basically the bottom. It takes you some time, obviously, because you're having to shimmy yourself down 30 stories.
Oh wait, I'm just on the ground level.
You're getting to the ground level is where it's taking you, all the way to the ground.
You're just taking the elevator down. Okay.
Well, then it goes through the ground.
Oh my god. Okay. Wait, as in like it just disappears through the ground, or as in
Looks
there's
like
more
it
down
steps
there?
through the ground, like there's maybe more.
Okay. I don't. Do I see? I'm gonna search around for any.
You can feel another hatch in the floor.
Okay, I will open up the hatch.
Okay.
Okay. I will look inside the hatch.
It looks like it drops into an elevator.
Okay, I will drop into the elevator.
All right.
Okay.
You're in an elevator.
Wonderful. Is it the equivalent amount of buttons as before?
Nope. Less buttons.
Less buttons. All right.
Less buttons. Only 4 buttons.
I'm going to press the last one.
Pressing the last button. Okay, you press the button. Elevator moves.
Neat. I'm going to just quickly pull out my gun, make sure it's loaded, and put it back in. Okay.
Good job.
Thanks.
Elevator dings. Doors open.
Okay.
I walk out into a hallway.
Oh, okay. Neat. No fox. Oh,
no fox. The only thing that you notice when you step out into the hallway is the sharp drop in temperature. It gets very cold.
Makes sense, because we're in the basement. And
Sure.
basements are cold because heat rises. So, you know, that makes sense.
That's a thing, yeah.
Neat. I'm going to start. Well, the fact that I don't see, you know, we're going to do something stupid. I'm going to go back in the elevator. I'm going to go up to the 3rd floor. I'm going to step out. If I don't see the fox, I'm going to go back in, go to the 2nd floor. I'm going to step out. And if I still don't see him on any of the floors, I'm going back to the 4th floor. Okay? I'm not taking any chances down here, okay?
Your process of elimination is fantastic. Oh, man. Okay.
Okay.
You will see it once more on the 2nd floor.
Oh, it's a good thing I did this too. Okay, all right. I will continue to follow it on the 2nd floor. All
right, it looks like it takes you down a couple hallways and then goes through what you assume is a door.
Okay. I always got to think of how to play this because he's very somewhere where he's not supposed to be. They probably won't kill him because of his magical powers. So, okay, I'm doing it.
Until they find out he doesn't have his magical powers.
That sounds like an issue for later. I'm just gonna walk in, just
That
fully
sounds-
open the door and enter.
Okay. Sounds like an issue for future auto. All right, you go to open the door and it won't open. Like you pull it and you can hear the sound of like a chain rattle.
Oh. Okay. That's okay.
Feeling down towards the handle, the chain is on your side.
I don't like that. It looks like a normal, like,
feel the lock. You can get hold of the lock and the chain.
I'm assuming it needs like a key or a keypad or something like that.
You feel around the lock on the bottom. It feels like there's a key that would slot in.
And
it's like an actual mechanical lock.
That's crazy. Haven't seen that. So I'm gonna take out my gun. I'm gonna shoot it.
Oh,
I have a silencer on this gun. I will say that.
Uh-huh.
So, yep, I'm just gonna shoot the lock open.
Okay. Just one shot or two?
I mean,
or how are you? You just like jamming it up against the door and...
Pretty much. Whatever I think is safest to shoot open a lock. I've never done that, so...
Never done it, so I can't tell you what is the safest of.
I'm gonna just like have the barrel of the gun maybe like 2 inches away from where the lock is and just one bullet at a time until a lock breaks. I don't know how many times you gotta shoot a lock to bust it open. In the video games, it's only 1 bullet, so I'm gonna stick with that.
So it takes 2 shots.
Oh, of course it does. All right.
And you hear the sound of the clack, the lock dropping and the chain off the handles.
Cool. I'm gonna stupid thing. I'm gonna pick up the chain and I'm gonna wrap it around my left arm and have it to where I'm kind of holding it as this. I basically make brass knuckles out of the chain.
Okay.
Yeah. So that seems cool. I was like, this is gonna look so sick if I have to fight someone. At least he's gonna go out with a fight. All right. Keep in mind he can't throw punches, but
yes, I know.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, all right. And then I'm gonna enter.
Okay. You walk out. The first thing that hits you is the smell. It smells horrid. When you walk out here.
Awesome. Love that.
You can hear kind of the hissing of maybe steam or something. It's hard to tell what it is. Yeah. You also, as soon as you take 2 steps forward, you feel your feet get wet.
Oh, okay. That's weird. Okay. That's probably just a water leak. It happens. Probably just need to do some maintenance down here. I'm sure it's nothing. Do I see anything in the astral? Just quick scan.
No.
Maybe. Okay. All right. Cool. I hate that you had to think about it. That's okay. Do I see my Fox man anywhere?
Looks like he's running off down the hall and then takes a sharp turn to the right.
Cool. I'm going to die and I'm going to follow him.
All right.
All right. This is awesome. So great.
Run down the hallway.
Yes.
Splash,
maybe not
splash.
run. Maybe like, yeah. There's it's water.
Walk?
I'm gonna be loud no matter what. I'm running.
Splash, 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 splash. Okay.
Splash, splash, splash. Yep.
As you run. The water goes from ankle deep, to shin deep, to now it is knee deep. The water is cold.
That sucks.
And then as you turn this corner from splash, 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 you can hear the sounds of grunting and...
Cool. Okay. I'm just gonna keep going. Gun and chain knuckles in hand.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Sure. You round the corner. There's individuals all standing clustered together.
Do they seem that they notice me?
You get a couple faces turn in your direction, like their heads jerk. But they don't seem to like pay any attention to you.
Cool.
You can hear a lot of sniffing as well.
Are they in the water as well?
You can't tell.
Oh, okay.
They're not like directly in front of you, so they could be they're more off to the sides.
Oh, okay. Let's throw some sensing out there. Let's get a little crazy, a little wacky.
So obviously you've never seen their auras before. They are definitely ghouls of some nature.
That's a little bit.
Their emotional state is hungry. It's the best way to put it.
Okay, I'm going to slow my pace down. I'm going to submerge myself in much of the water as I can without like swimming.
Okay.
So like just kind of like neck deep in the water. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm going to continue going as slow as I can while still being somewhat efficiently moving fast.
Okay. You're getting through the tunnel. You can see your fox. He goes through another, what you think is probably a door.
Okay. I will approach the door and still somewhat submerged. Submerged is the wrong term technically. But anyways, I'm going to try to open the door and pray that there's not a lock on it.
There is another lock on the door. And again, it's another key lock.
Of course it is. Well, I'm in a little too deep to... Okay. Let's see. What stupid stuff could I do to cause a distraction? Probably nothing. Can't kill him. How many are there? Roughly. More dozen? More?
At least 12, yeah.
Yeah, cool. Can't kill him. They're probably feral. Seeing as they're not talking to me, they're probably feral. This is unfortunate.
They're also not rushing you.
That is true.
And you sense them, so you know they're hungry.
I'm gonna do something stupid. Hello?
You say hello?
I say hello. I see if that gets their attention at all.
Maybe a couple heads would turn in your direction, but the large majority of them are ignoring you.
We'll take that. I'm gonna take the chain. I'm gonna throw it across the room.
Okay.
As far as I can. And then I'm going to release...
That all gets their attention.
1 or 2 bullets into the lock.
Okay, so shoot this one until it drops.
Yep.
Okay.
And then very quickly open the door and go through it and close it. Assuming I am able to do that in that order.
Yeah.
Cool. They don't react?
No.
My man's got a bunch of Jonathans down here. All right.
Wow.
These guys are all my assistants once I leave.
So mean.
Okay, cool. I'll dab them up on the way out, and yeah, call it good.
You're just like, haha, take that, Jonathans. All right, you're walking around. You see your fox dart off to the left at a T intersection.
Okay, I'm gonna reload my gun, and then I'm gonna keep going. So I fired quite a few shots, just in case. All right, and
sure. You get down to the T intersection. And when you look right,
yep,
there's something walking your direction.
How close is it?
It's at the end of that hallway. It's taller than you are. Its outline in the astral that you're getting, it has long arms that almost drag the floor. It seems rather skinny on the aura, like it's
right,
maybe emaciated or something.
Neat.
But you can also hear it sniffing the air.
Right. As it does.
Let me roll this really quickly. I absolutely am. It was just kind of standing or meandering back and forth at the end of that hallway, and you suddenly just see its head snap back in your direction, and then it starts taking long strides towards you.
Well, I'm gonna start running the opposite way, towards the left.
Down the left, where your spirit ran.
Yep.
Okay. As you quicken your pace and start running, you can hear it quicken its pace and start running.
Yeah, that sucks. Just kind of gotta pray that I'm totally faster than this thing.
Are you running? You're running because it's coming after you.
Yeah. Hey, Amaging, you might be mad at me. I'm gonna turn around and shoot it.
Okay, fire one shot.
Okay. So anyways, I missed it. I'm just gonna keep running.
Okay, so the
Okay,
bullet just
right.
pings off the side of the wall.
Distracts him, maybe. Who knows?
Are you gonna stop and
Nope.
look, or just? I didn't
I'm
think so. You take one shot behind you, and you don't hit it, so you book it.
Yep.
All right. So you start running in this knee-high water. You can hear the sound of rushing water as you're running down this tunnel. And it looks like the tunnel opens up into a large area. And you can hear it running behind you.
Can
I gaining on you.
Can I tell if the water's going? Is the water pushing against me?
Yes.
Okay, that's a bit better, I guess. Okay. Well, I hope it slips and falls. I'm just gonna I keep running.
Okay. You're running out of tunnel.
And you said there's a
drain
large
pipe, and it looks like the water keeps going.
Yep.
You can hear the sound of it rushing.
How did Otto die? He drowned in the sewers. Fox Spirit, how's it looking? Do I see it? Looking gnarly? Chilling?
It looks like it is out away from you. Down.
Of course it is. Well, Geronimo, I'm gonna jump.
Okay.
Okay. And aim for water, ideally. If
sure.
not, I'll just break my legs. That's all right.
No problem. So as you jump, an arm juts out of the tunnel as you're jumping to try and grab you.
I do turn around and stick high five. All right.
You jump and you feel claws at the back of your neck, and they just rip a little bit of the back of the jacket that you're wearing. You hear it.
Probably wasn't trying to save my life.
As you fall, and then there's a kersplash.
Oh my god, okay.
You can't tell how far you fell, but it's not following you anymore.
Well, that's good.
And you see your spirit again in a tunnel waiting for you, sitting on its haunches.
Start swimming towards the tunnel and
okay. You can get into the tunnel, you get to where the spirit is sitting on its haunches, and it just kind of bows its head a little bit and then vanishes.
Thank you. Okay. We're gonna sit here and catch my breath for a little bit.
Okay.
And then I'm going to get walking down this tunnel.
Sure. Back from the way you came, you can hear these strange howls.
That's fun.
Like a
I'm gonna not reply to it.
Okay.
Tempted, but
just off into the sewers you go.
Yeah, I'm sure I could find a way out. I'm gonna try to head up, which is pretty difficult in sewers, especially when you dive down into them.
Also, it doesn't help that you can't read anything.
True. Good thing I could see though, because if I wasn't a ghoul, I wouldn't be able to school. Yeah,
that's true. Yeah,
right. If only I learned Braille. I'm sure there's Braille in the sewers.
Gosh,
dang it! I have no skills that are going to help me here. So I'm gonna use my etiquette to look like I belong here.
No, we're going to roll some intelligence.
Hey, that's a good one.
Let's look for target number 6s.
Okay. All right.
Trying to find your way.
Deal. I dropped the die. All right.
Give me 2 rolls. So you're down in the sewers for a while, twists and turns. You have no idea. You find some ladders. You decide to go up them. Eventually, you're able to push yourself out of a storm drain, and you're somewhere downtown. It is now dark outside.
Well, that's good. I'm going to take out that extra shirt that I had, and I'm going to wrap it around my face.
Okay.
All part of the plan.
You definitely smell horrible, and Now you have a shirt wrapped around your face that
It's
is
better than looking like a ghoul.
also covered in sewer water.
Right. I keep my mouth closed.
Okay.
Um, I'm
What are you
gonna
gonna try and do?
try find a stuffer shack.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know if
When
they have.
when you walk inside, the employees tell you to please leave. You're disturbing the guests just by walking in. You smell horrible.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm just gonna leave. I'll figure it out. I'm just gonna start.
Like you walk in and people visibly almost throw up their food, and the employees ask you to please leave before they call Lone Star.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. I'm gonna start. I guess. God, I gotta walk all the way to the Barrens. Oh wait, can I find a? Those don't exist. Can I find a
What don't exist?
well, I'm they might like a prepaid phone or whatever they're called. I don't know, man. What am
You
I?
mean payphones?
Yeah, come on. What am I, an old guy? Let's go. Come on.
Well, you'll be happy to know in the sixth world they still exist. You can find a payphone.
I'm gonna
Gonna what?
call. Oh, I'm gonna call Bear.
How?
Yeah,
I
fair point.
I want you to think about this. You had two guns and your cell phone.
Yeah. Okay.
You don't have a cred stick or a SIN.
Yeah.
How do you use the payphone?
It's nighttime, right?
Yes, it is.
How populated are the streets?
I mean, it's downtown. You've got your regular foot traffic in some of the areas.
Okay, so I'm not gonna mug anyone.
It's downtown Seattle. Anything's possible.
Oh, true. It's actually pretty common. Do we have a guy down here? Where's the magic? Doolin? Was he downtown?
He's
I don't
not
remember.
close. He's
Okay.
not close.
I don't think I know anywhere else downtown. I'm just gonna.
You do.
I do.
Yeah, remember Bear
No.
and Spider's old apartment that they left used to be down here.
Oh yeah. I don't know if they still
Where
own
your
that.
kid was, remember?
Right. Well, let's do something stupid. I'm gonna see if I can get into that place.
Sure.
Why not?
Yeah, the code's still the same.
Yeah. Okay. They probably had a phone set up in there, right? I'm sure phone lines are probably still a thing.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So can I get into their apartment?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it empty?
Well, some of their stuff is still there.
Okay. I didn't know if they still own this place or not. I'm gonna change my clothes. I'm just gonna. Oh wait.
Okay.
I feel like Spider wouldn't actually. I might fit some of Spider's clothes.
You would most likely fit Spider's clothes better than you would fit Bear's clothes.
Right. I'm gonna find the. Well, I can't see what her clothes are, so I'm gonna find something that covers the most.
Uh-huh.
And change into that. I'm gonna. There's probably a washer. I'm gonna start a load of. I'm gonna wash my clothes.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna look around for a phone or.
Sure. You can find one.
Okay. I'm gonna.
You can see there are a number of missed calls. Oh no, you can't.
Yeah,
you can't.
I can't.
Never mind. No.
Yeah, no.
You would just get the beep notice.
Yeah. Can I activate their voicemail?
No, you cannot activate their voicemail.
That would be really funny though. Okay,
it would be.
All right, I'm gonna call Bear, or I probably have Bear's number memorized. That probably would make sense. I mean, we're best friends. Like, I mean, I imagine us runners would memorize each other's phone numbers for this specific. How many times have we got reason? Like this? There's totally a situation where someone's going to lose their
lost
comm. Yeah, that's. Okay. I feel like
that's fair. Fair argument. Okay. So you will call Bear, and that is where we will end the episode.
This is Jonathan. Jonathan is a loser. He's one of the saddest living things in the sixth world. Truly pathetic. In fact, if Jonathan was stuck in a room with a pile of trash and a very hungry pack of devil rats, the devil rats would rather eat the garbage first, because at least the garbage has some use to it, unlike Jonathan. Are you worried that you're possibly a Jonathan? Well, there are luckily ways you can guarantee that you're not a Jonathan by going over to the Critical Hits Patreon and joining the wonderful non-Jonathans of the world, such as Crimson Gecko, Bear, The Rogue 404, Drekstorm, Nicholas, Anthony, Tim, John, Kyle, Computer Sam, Martin, Nathan, Michael, and Niles. If you enjoy Shadowrun content made by not Jonathans, be sure to also check out the Pink Faux Hawk, as well as the Absolute Drekstorm podcast. Both can be found on Spotify. And with that, have a good day.
You, Jonathan.
The Topps Company Inc. has sole ownership of the names, logo, artwork, marks, photographs, sound, audio, video, and or any proprietary materials used in connection with the game Shadowrun. The Topps Company Inc. has granted permission to Critical Hits to use such names, logos, artwork, photographs, sound, audio, video, and or any proprietary materials for promotional and informational purposes on its website, but does not endorse and is not affiliated with Critical Hits in any official capacity whatsoever.